Her ex-husband, tennis icon Boris Becker, is currently in prison after being jailed in April 2022 for hiding assets worth millions of pounds after being made bankrupt. And Lilly, 46, was pictured at the beach in Marbella on Monday, with her boyfriend, who is a dead ringer for Boris, called Thorsten Weck. He owns a sports management company. Lilly looked incredible wearing a black two-piece which suited her perfectly as she reclined on a lounger. Thorsten appeared to be having a lovely time in her company as he was pictured laughing his head off while she looked at her phone. The couple met through mutual friends and have now been dating for several months. In May, Lilly said she was still married to Boris, 54, and refused to divorce him, 4 years after reports the pair had split. "I'm very much still his wife," Lilly said. "Estranged wife as that may be, but we're still very much married and have been since we went our separate ways. It was from the beginning intense and a complete, true love story. Everyone who knows us knows this. It's not that I don't want to get a divorce. We should handle our business at the right time." When asked whether she still loves Boris, she replied, "Of course I do." Meanwhile, Boris has been teaching his fellow inmates yoga and has lost more than a stone in weight after being sent to prison for bankruptcy offenses 6 months ago. The German tennis legend is apparently doing well given the circumstances and fits constructively into everyday prison life, according to his lawyer Oliver Moser. The 6-time Grand Slam champion was sentenced to 5 years on April 29, half of which is to be served behind bars, at the low-security HMP Huntercombe in Oxfordshire. He was convicted of several fraud offences after hiding £2.5 million in assets and loans in an attempt to avoid paying off his debts. But although he is allowed to make phone calls and communicate with the outside world at any time, the father of 4 does not want to stay in detention a day longer than necessary, a source told German newspaper Bild. The source added that he has a solitary cell and behaves impeccably in prison, while another said, "as popular with his fellow inmates." The 3-time Wimbledon trophy winner is said to have lost around 8 kilos, 1.2 stone, as he works out in the gym and doesn't drink alcohol. Becker works as a kind of assistant teacher next to the actual prison coach for fitness and psychology, the source said. The former world #1 is said to be teaching around 45 fellow inmates fitness, nutrition, crisis management, and a special type of yoga and meditation. The source added, "As an athlete, he knows his way around victories and defeats. He shares his life experience with his fellow inmates. His special role is part of a bonus program within HMP Huntercombe Prison. The more the inmates get involved, the more likely it can help reduce their prison sentence." Boris arrived at Southwark Crown Court on April 29 with current partner and political risk analyst Lilly Becker, Montero, who he started dating in 2020. Judge Deborah Taylor gave the 6-time Grand Slam champion a 30-month sentence, of which he will serve half, for hiding £2.5 million of assets and loans to avoid paying his debts. The 3-time Wimbledon champion was declared bankrupt on June 21, 2017, owing creditors almost £50 million, over an unpaid loan of more than £3 million on his estate in Mallorca, Spain. The former BBC commentator transferred almost €427,000, around £390,000, from his business account to others, including to Ms. Becker and his other ex-wife Barbara Feltus.